Hiya guys, I'm Proper D. Welcome to my little video on the game Onward and its recent integration of native bHaptic support. Both PC VR and Oculus Quest versions of Onward have unlocked new levels of immersion through specific haptic effects for different weapons, calibers, explosions, melee, and more. I've included the visualization overlay tool in the top left just to try and give you a visual understanding of what I'm experiencing. However, using bHaptics is a very visceral experience. Trying to express the embodied experience through words is tough. Let's have a look at some of the experiences and profiles that they've developed for the game. You'll be able to feel the raw power of the M249 and PKM machine guns, for example, as they rattle off the rounds. And notice the subtle difference when you utilize the bipod instead. Snipers, for me, feel fantastic. You can really feel the punch. Or experience the panic as you duck from a grenade and you literally feel the shockwave go through you. You can even feel the explosion through walls after you've chucked a nade in through the window. The combined visual stimulus and proximal tactile feedback really do work together to give it that extra presence. Even pulling the pin on a grenade gives you haptic feedback. And honestly, it's really nice to just get that felt confirmation. And for better or for worse, things like flashbangs are now even more immersive as the haptics draws the attention up to your face and eyes. RPGs are also fun stuff, but the little details like the haptics being activated correctly on the left or right arm regardless of the in-game set handedness are very welcome finishing touches. In my opinion, the bHaptics vest is going to give you the most immersive haptic feedback, especially in terms of directional haptic feedback. It even taps into your instincts as you interpret where you're getting hit from and instantly fire back. The rest of the bHaptic side devices are very welcome additional haptic inputs and just really work towards completing the experience and pulling you further into the immersion. Quite honestly, the Quest setup for the bHaptics hardware on Onwards is so simple, it could not be easier. With the integrated native support, there's no need to fumble around with side quest or anything like that, which was easy enough, but now it's even easier. Let me quickly walk you through it. So first you turn the bHaptics device on and it will automatically go into pairing mode. From there, go ahead and load up Onward. Go into settings, enable bHaptics. Go into the bHaptics menu, and from there you will be able to see the device that's waiting to be paired. Simply click it to pair it. And that's it. Real easy. This will be the same and compatible for both the Quest and the Quest 2. bHaptics have even considered little quality of life details, such as being able to determine which device is connected to either left or right channel, i.e. you can actually just swap left and right with just a few simple clicks. And it's all pretty much the same setup and procedure for the desktop PC VR bHaptics player. Currently, Onward utilizes the Tactot vest, the tactile face, and the 2 Tactosi arms. But the fact that they have all the other devices, the bHaptic devices listed, would suggest to me that perhaps they're planning on expanding that. I do know that they have more updates planned for people who own the vest only, such as the arm recoil haptics being extended to the shoulders on the vest. Full support for the Quest 2 will be ready in just a few weeks' time, so stay tuned for the release. The guys at bHaptics are very active in their mission to natively integrate their product into mainstream games. And the fact that such a mainstream VR game such as Onward now has bHaptics native integration would suggest to me that they're succeeding at this. And as for my final thoughts, for me there would seem to be a divide between the different types of haptic feedback. There is the experiential immersive haptic feedback, and then there's the practical and directional feedback. Immersive feedback is about my felt presence within the game world, whereas practical haptic feedback is more like information that I can use to interact with the game world from a more embodied vantage point. I very much would like to see where this goes for things like competitive play, for example. I can already start to feel myself develop instinctive reactions based on the felt directional cues. Even more than that though, this does make me wonder about the future of VR accommodating certain sensory disabilities, such as deafness and not being able to actually hear these cues, for example. Like whenever there's a SteamVR driver hiccup or something and I find myself having to finish the rest of a game and the audio's being cut out or something like that. That's when I really notice just how dependent on audio cues in order to determine my surroundings in a game I really am. Alright guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If this video has sparked your interest in bHaptics, definitely go and check them out. I'll leave the links in the description below. If you already have a set, then enjoy the haptics. I predict great things for the future of haptics in the world of VR. I'll see you in there.